Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Terranigma. In the last episode, we completed Greecliff at last, and we have brought birds back to the world. So now, we need to talk to the kingbirds. And in order to do that, we need to go back to Sanctuary and go all the way to the north. There should be a wall that I can climb up, and, well, apparently you can do it here. Just walk up to the wall now that you have the claws and just keep going up. Just keep going north. King Nest. We are now finally in the domain of the kingbirds. We kingbirds build nests in high locations. At the highest point is the king of all birds. You returned the life stream of birds to normal. I wish to thank you on behalf of all birds. Thank you. You're welcome. Whoa, okay. And by climbing the walls here, you should be able to go to other areas. I don't think I can talk to that bird who just flew around.
I'm hungry. Really hungry. But I'm waiting for Mom. I'm a good chick. I'm staying home alone. I can stay home alone by myself.
Good for you? Can I even speak to you? Okay. When humans lived, they often came to steal our eggs. But we have no fear of that now. It is blessedly peaceful. Just you wait. And you've said something we've already seen. Now these guys are migrators. We migrators fly to continents with guidance from the wind, but the wind hasn't beckoned to us yet. I'm disappointed. You say the same thing, and I'm pretty sure you say the same thing. In the meantime, we do want to save our game because it has been some time since we did it. And we are now level 12, I forgot. I need to see how I'm doing on levels, but first... Brother, have I got a deal for you? This is a shop. And... alright. I guess I can buy some more bulbs. We got S-bulbs, P-cures, the bird suit. Let's go ahead and buy the bird suit because we are going to need that. Let's go ahead and go to the armor room here and equip the bird suit. I'm going to save the raw armor for later in case I need to block poison again. I'm not tossing that. And I should probably get rid of the jewel box from my equipped item. That'd be nice. And I should really heal up too. Well, now I can save my game. Now that I have the bird suit equipped. Rather, save that. And if we grab this rock and throw it away, we can climb up this vine, and we should be able to talk to the king of all birds. That is definitely the king of birds. Indeed, I am the king of kingbirds. You returned us to our original forms. I thank you sincerely. It is good everything is back to the way it was. I wish I could say that, but it isn't true. Close by, there's a cavern called Windvale. Wind from it in the springs tells us that we must fly to new lands. But this year, the wind has not blown. We are concerned. Where is Windvale? You should ask a gull down below. I wish I could take you myself, but I can no longer fly. And so we will have to talk to one of the migrators in order to get anywhere. Pardon me, do you want to go to Windvale? No problem, I'll take you. It's just a quick flight. Want to go? Not now. And that's not how you spell that word. And I guess they all take you to Windvale? Okay, they all take you to Windvale. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to Windvale. Windvale? Sounds exciting. Will you take me? Sure thing. We'll leave now. Hang on tight. And we get this unskippable cutscene where we fly in anything but a straight line in order to get to Windvale. And if you can't tell, that is Ark's face, hair, and hands inside a green knapsack. How this bird is able to take us, I will never know. Just like Illusion of Gaia, we go in anything but a straight line. And if we talk to this guy, we get to learn things about this place. This is Windvale. In the spring, a refreshing wind flows out from here. On that hue, we leave to fly all over the world. I'll wait right here. Ark, please go on. Oh, so we can't go on. We can't go back. This is a no turning back point of sorts. But if we follow the path here, we should find a sparkle in the pits. Woo, hey, there it is. We need to find that sparkle and throw it over there. Just keep throwing rocks. And when you throw all 3 rocks, something will happen. A deep voice whispered in Ark's ear. Who is arousing me from my sleep? What? I hear the calling of birds. I sense the fragrance of spring. I understand. The long, harsh winter is over. I know not who you might be, but I thank you for waking me. I shall get to work immediately. And with that, the wind is back. And shortly after the music sets in, we finally get control of Ark again. And this time, we can talk to the bird and head back to... Thanks, you are. Wow! Ark, I can tell right away! The wind is back! We've got to get going. Let's go tell the king right now. And once that happens, we have to sit through a cutscene again. And I'm not controlling this, by the way. This is all automatic. So it's not like I'm controlling the bird and going in weird directions or anything. No, this is all automatic. You just sit here the whole time. Now, we must go back up the vine and talk to the king of all birds again. The wind is blowing. The migrators can take off to new lands. As a show of appreciation, please accept us. It's the wind pin. You develop an abnormality. Summon birds with this to cure you. And we have the wind pin, which can be used to cure status ailments instead of a P cure or something like that. If you wish to travel elsewhere, speak to a gull. By getting the wind pin, we also get 2 magic rocks, so we should be up to 25 at this point. And from here on out, we can nearly break our legs, and we can now go on to other lands. If you talk to the middle one, Ark, thanks for everything. I'm thinking of going to a new continent with the wind. Ark, I'm flying to a small temperate island called Camillo. Wanna go? Not now. Not right now. Maybe later on. Dang! Pains me that I can't serve you, Ark. And y'all were wondering how I was gonna handle that. Let's see here. The left goal goes to Safarium, the paradise of animals. Where does the right guy go to? Oh, the right guy just takes you back to Windvale again. No reason to go to Windvale, I don't think. But there's no reason to go to Cameo either, because there's nothing there. At least, not yet. So instead, we want to go to Safarium. Let me cancel out of that so I can read that because I forgot to even talk to him. Thanks for everything. I'm thinking of going to a new continent with the wind. What do you say, Ark? I'll take you anywhere you want. I'm thinking of going to Safarium, the paradise of animals. Ark, wanna go? Sure! The paradise of animals? Sounds interesting. Will you take me? Sure thing. We'll leave now. Hang on tight. And now it's time for yet another flying cutscene that the player has no control over. And I believe that this one will take a little longer than when we went to Windvale and back. So we're now seeing the deep, vast blue ocean for the first time. We'll be on it ourselves. And we're now over Africa. We're in the Sahara Desert here, as you can see. We're now in the savannah. And we are now going down here into this little mountain range. But when you go over here, there's absolutely nothing. What happened here, Ark? There used to be countless animals here. This was a happening place. The simple rhino Simon, Kameski the slow turtle, Neo the Lion King. I think Neo just happened to have a baby. What happened to them all? Well, the cataclysm happened, so there's no animals and we gotta bring them back. No one cares about Ark no more. Well, it's not that, it's just that the cataclysm happened and everything just died. There are things that we can do here now. For instance, if we press A right here and hold up, because apparently you need to hold a direction in order to climb, you can save your game here. We're going to do that. Because we are over here. And you know what? I may do a backup save just in case. Not like it's really going to matter. But I would like to do that because coming up we are going to an area and there are magic rocks in there. And it is possible to mess it up and make it so that you can't get those magic rocks ever again. I'll mention it when the time comes. Also, there's a cave here, but we can't really seem to do anything. What do you two do? Okay, you are Magic Shop. And you are the shop itself. You are the merchant. And the Stardew provides fast lifting of cures. I'll go ahead and take... I'll take 5. Why not? So, now that we're over here... let's see what we can do. We have to go to the south. And to the south is that area that I was just talking about. Yeah, you can tell I'm not really looking forward to it because if you mess stuff up, you're gonna be in deep trouble. So, let's see here. Let's pull up some more notes here because I definitely need them. And, if I need anything, I'll definitely go for it in the next video. I won't really need anything else, but there is a Zap Ring, which casts lightning, and there is a Geo Ring, which causes an earthquake, and a Snow Ring, which casts a blizzard. You can also buy wind pins here. I'll go ahead and buy one more just to be safe, because I don't know what's going to happen. And from here on out, we need to head to the south. Once we go south, we're going to reach the end of the rest of the continent here. And is there anything here to the north? No? Okay. There shouldn't really be anything to the south here. Here's a savanna. And if we go over here, we enter zoo. But what if we were to go elsewhere? Well, it's pretty vast out here. There is a cave. There's the canyon. I don't think we can really do anything here yet. And I'm trying to see if there are any more forest areas like the ones we saw earlier. But apparently that does not seem to be the case. Unless I could be mistaken. I will check, however. Do a little bit of side exploration here. There's Arabia. We really have no business here, unless maybe we were to go over here. Nothing here either. Well, this is interesting. Well, at least we can walk all the way to the Middle East if we want. But all we can do now is just go straight to zoo and do things there. So let's go ahead and pull up some maps, because we're going to be here a little while. Okay. So here's how this place works. There's about 3 levels of this place. Some of these levels, once we find like rain altars, we will be able to fill some areas up with water. The thing is, we want to make sure that we're careful as we do this, so that way we don't lose any items that we could make good use of. Because there are some magic rocks in these areas. And if you accidentally miss a magic rock and you flood an area, you may not be able to get those magic rocks again. As a matter of fact, you won't be able to get those magic rocks again. So I want to be very, very careful and see what everything is here. So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to use an M bulb that refilled almost all my HP. I want to be very careful while I'm here. And it's time to go exploring. Can we go anywhere else? Not really. There is something over here, but not much. Some of these bushes, when you pick them up, they will contain flies. If you throw them at the flies, you'll instantly destroy them. There are also turtle-like enemies called dungans, which will rocket around after they stick their heads down into their shells and just bounce around at 45-degree angles. And when you do enough damage to them, they will explode, and that explosion can hurt you. And sometimes it will rain around here. I don't think... the rain keeps the dungans from exploding. Thank you, notes. Also, we found some lizard enemies. These guys will just leap around, but apparently at this point, I'm at the proper level where I can just take care of them with a dash attack at least half the time. And there isn't anything else here that we can do. So as long as it's raining, we can just keep going back and forth. These dungan enemies won't explode, and we will be able to get to some areas. So we need to make our way down here. There's nothing over here. And eventually sunlight will break, and it'll be sunny again, which means the Duncans will explode when you fight them again. But you shouldn't really have to deal with them as long as you keep going back and forth. And as long as you get far enough away from these guys, the explosion shouldn't be too much of a problem. Kinda. Well, at least the fireballs do that much damage. I still wouldn't want to get caught in the explosion, though. Now, I can throw anything at these guys. Well, I'm about to say that would be a good thing, but apparently that didn't do a whole lot of damage now, did it? And if we go over here, this will basically lead to a dead end. But I do want to fight these lizards, though I can explain them right away. These guys will attack you with your tails if you give them a chance. Don't let them do it. And I wonder how much experience I'm getting off the bugs. Probably not a whole lot. But at least I can get gold off of them, and that's okay. And apparently I seem to have trouble getting these bushes off the ground. But there's nothing here that we can do at this point. So let's go ahead and fight some enemies here. Fight off some more respawned Dun-Guns. At least this time they won't be able to explode on me. And there are some things we can get in this area. I do want to be careful, though. Now, if we go over there... Oh, wait, we can't do anything there. We would have to be able to fill up the water there in order to get to that chest. That's right. Well, at least I'll be getting plenty of experience here. And I'm noticing I'm past the 20-minute mark. I might as well go for a little bit of length on today's video. Why not? I could go for 30, maybe. And there is a plant that we can talk to, as well as 2 chests. Sunlight breaks through clouds. And it looks like we're going to have to take the long way through here and talk to this guy who tells us little rain because of monsters means barren land. What green exists would be but mere specks of grass in grasslands of the past. Natives made altars for holding rain ceremonies. So now that we know about the rain altars, and that we will have to use them to make it rain, we can get a medium bulb and a P-Cure. Nice. I do want to be careful as I make my way around here, though. Now, is there a way to get over there? I'd love to know. Maybe there is. But for now, though, we're going to have to head to the west and fight this guy. And apparently we could crawl over here after all. I just completely forgot about it. Well, at least we took the long way and I showed you how to get there. And there's nothing here to the north that is not a climbable passageway. So instead, let's go over here. We are now in this area. And there's not much we can do here except go north. Now we have some more enemies that we can deal with. And there is another enemy that we can beat up. And another soul inside this dungeon. Rainfall altars, relics from the past, can be found in Zoo. Good. That only gave me a little bit of my health back. And I almost could not see my microphone, so I had to pull that up and get it in front of me to make sure I could see it. Scared me half to death. Now, what do we do here? Well, there is a rain altar there to the north. And we got a big ol' frog right there. These guys can blow you into the wall and do damage. Meaning, you get hurt when you hit the wall because they blew you into it. Not a fate that I would rather like. So instead, I want to go, after I stop being fried, over to here. But how am I going to get back? How in the world am I going to get back? Let me look around here first, before I do anything. Okay, there are vines here, so we can take those. Good. I'm about to say, and do exhale sharply, that's what those things are called. You want to hit them with a dash attack and then get away. And then you'll be able to talk to a soul here and get some more info. 4 shaman control the weather at each rainfall altar. And these souls are not bringing my HP back for some reason. And yeah, you do not want to get hit by the projectiles that these things shoot out, because that will happen. You will take a whole bunch of damage, and you don't want that. And there's no way to get up there or to the chest up there. So... oh. Well, we can't get to that chest, but we can get over here. That's a climbable area. Okay, I see now. And now we can climb up here. Okay, that is the rain altar. We can't really do anything there yet. Instead, I do want to do a little bit more exploring before I finally call it a video. So let's go ahead and do that. So where does what take us to? Well, if we go to the right from where we came in, we should be able to explore another area. So let's go ahead and do that. Beat up another lizard. Thankfully, I'm at level 12 at this point, which means that I can do a whole bunch of damage to a whole bunch of enemies. And I should be able to get even more enemies to fight and more treasures to pick up. Still want to be careful, though. These guys can strike at me. But at least this guy leaves a soul. Make way to a rainfall altar. And at this point, can we get anywhere? No, we can't. That is odd. How do we get over there? There's got to be a way. Let me try this again. Before I get anywhere else. And there doesn't seem to be any paths to this area, which is interesting. What is there? Well, nothing that we can really pick up. Well, we can't really seem to go anywhere over there for the time being. So for now, let's go ahead, beat him another dun gun, and we'll get another soul. You said something we've already seen. And if we go over here, we can't do anything. Unless... yeah, we can't do anything at the moment. And we can't go anywhere over here either. So what if... we were able to go somewhere else? A little harder to get around in this area for some reason. So that's a little bit of exploring for zoo. So it now feels like we're nearing a dead end. What are we going to do at this point? Well, we're going to have to figure that out in the next video. Join me next time where I explore even more of zoo and try to find everything that we need. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!